So European club football actions will continue today. And of course, say Manchester United are still unbeaten in the Europa League. But aside Manchester United, we still have Tottenham that are playing against the high flying side, Bodo Glimt, the biggest surprise in the Europa League this season. Nobody expected them to come this far, but they are here. They've been able to make some name for themselves, stack up the fund for themselves too. But can they upset Tottenham? We don't know. Of course, the first leg between Athletic Club Bilbao and Manchester United ended 3-0 in favor of Manchester United. Nobody saw that coming. As soon as Bilbao we don't get a red card, the goals begin to flying for Manchester United. One, two, three. 300 goals, far away from home. Manchester United winning. As it stands right now, Manchester United are 85% to 90% sure of making it to the finals. But the question is, if Tottenham Hotspur are able to scale through and defeat us, eliminate Bodo Glimt and make it to the finals, I bet you the final is going to be very, very difficult. But I'll keep that aside now and focus on other games coming up in the UEFA Conference League. Of course, Chelsea are still in the race for the UEFA Conference League. They're up against the half-flying side, Jugadin. First leg ended 4-1 in favor of Chelsea. That's like a walkover if you ask me. Chelsea, to me, are through to the finals. And in the second game, which is the toughest game in the semi-final, it is Fiorentina up against Real Betis of Spain. The first leg ended 2-1 in favor of Real Betis. A lot is still to fight for in the second leg. Just the goal margin, of course, there is nothing like away goal rules anymore. Nothing like away goal rules anymore. I am favoring Real Betis to make it to the final against Fiorentina. But of course, Fiorentina has this team that are always bringing up the surprises every now and then. When you expect them to get it full 3 points, they go there and they mess it up. But when you don't expect them at all, they go there and they turn up the magic. So I won't be surprised if Fiorentina upsets Real Betis and send them packing and make it to the final. I won't be surprised if that happens. But I am tipping Real Betis to make it to the final, considering the fact that they've been in fine form. In their last 6 games, they've recorded 5 victories and just 1 draw. So I won't be surprised if they make it to the finals. And I'm tipping them to make it to the finals. And I'm going to give a bomb now. This is going to be a shock. Mark it. Just the way I predicted the final between PSG and Inter Milan. If Real Betis should make it to the final, believe you me, they're going to shock Chelsea. I am not wishing Chelsea bad. No, this is not me wishing Chelsea bad. This is just me stating the obvious. I know Chelsea recently, they've been picking up the points. They had some good results. But don't be carried away by their recent victory over Liverpool. Liverpool had nothing to play for. Absolutely nothing. The league is already in the bag for them. They're only waiting for their last home game so they can be crowned the champion and they lift their trophy. Yes, they defeated Liverpool by 3-1, who are the current champions of the EPL. But that isn't enough to just give out the trophy to Chelsea if they make it to the final. No, I'm tipping Real Betis to make it to the final. I'm also tipping Real Betis to cause a shocker, shock Chelsea in the finals and lift the Europa Conference League. Now back to our main focus, which is Manchester United and Athletic Club Bilbao. Yes, Manchester United, they have the advantage going into the second leg already. 3-1 reply goes far away from home, and today they'll be playing against Real Betis at the Old Trafford Theatre of Dreams, where the Red Devil is now becoming the Dead Devil, the Sleeping Devils. The Manchester United that we once know is now the Manchester divided that we are seeing these days. Languishing in the 15th position of the EPL, not a good season for them thus far, but they've been able to turn around their season with very, very fine results in the Europa League. Manchester United still remains the team that is unbeaten in the whole of European club football competitions this season. Nobody has been able to beat them in the space of 90 minutes. The whole teams that participated in this year's Europa League. But here this is another shocker coming in for our punters out there. If Tottenham scales through and make it to the final, because I know Manchester United is going to make it to the final, Manchester United will lose to Tottenham in the Europa League final. Of course, Tottenham coach. I can't mention it. That man's name is, that man's name, you need to go school, go study that one. Man, no go tap on for camera. But his record at previous club where he's been before. And recently, the club he coached before he came to Tottenham. Celtic Football Club. In his first season, didn't really do well. Almost lost it with the management of the club. They almost asked him, but you have to give him that faith, that benefit of a doubt. And in the second season, he turned up the magic and started winning the trophies for them before he left. And he said, for every club he's been to, he doesn't really win anything in the first year. But in the second year, he gets to win something. And hear this from me. Tottenham Hotspur play in the final against Manchester United. If they play in the final, if they make it to the final, they are going to they're going to steal that trophy from Manchester United. I know my Manchester United friends are not going to be happy with me because of what I'm saying right now, but I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to keep aside sentiment. These are teams that are not doing well in the EPL. I think Tottenham are 14th or 16th in the league, if I'm not mistaken, and Manchester United are 15th. I think within 15, 16 for Tottenham, Manchester United are 15th. Yes, these are brothers in the league, brothers on the same, almost the same level, the league table, but they're going to shock Manchester United in the final if they make it to the final. So unfortunately, we've come to the end of yet another exciting edition of the Refined Football Podcast Show. And to our viewers that's always been supporting us for the comments, the likes, the shares, the massive support, I want to say a big thank you to my 1,600 followers on Facebook and to my 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Please, you can still do more. I still need more subscribers. Keep the love coming in, keep the like coming in, keep the comment coming in. Until we meet again, it's goodbye from all of us at TRF Podcast. God bless you.